Hello, I'm showing you this Musicman 65R converted into a head from, I believe, a combo. I'll start with the guitar channel. That's a good sound. All right, so master's all the way down right now. Crank it up to like 3 or 4. We've got the preamp gain. I'll start around like 8. Just kind of show it roaring a little bit. I'm using a Godin with a bridge humbucker and a neck P90. That is not quite noiseless, even though they say it is. So yeah. So yeah, that's kind of the bass line. That's a pretty representative tone, what it sounds like. I've got everything at about 5 right now. I've actually had the bright on, so I'll turn that off. Then switching to the neck, where it's much cleaner. And the reverb works just fine. Pretty subtle, but it's there. It's a Mod spring reverb tank. I just checked it. Hadn't heard of Mod brand, but there it is. Yeah, that's that. Trem works. So there you go. Kind of acts like a delay in that sense. I've got the knob and washer in the mail today, actually. So I'll throw that on. Yeah, if you want like a bassman tone, there it is. Kick it back a little bit. Pump the bass just for a little more fullness. Scoop it back. Nice and spanky. That's without the deep on. You can't quite tell because it's a phone and the mic's not going to capture that resonance, but if I kick the deep on, it gives it a pretty big, like, it's probably a pretty wide 100 hertz boost because it's lower than it needs to be. Maybe like 180 actually. It's not so low that it's like bass. Clean. The preamp, like I said, it's at, I just bumped it down to like 5 or 6. I would turn all the way down to 3 and crank the master. It's really clean. So yeah, things got pretty old tubes. I think it's probably close to all original, but hasn't been used by me very aggressively at all. It still sounds good. So I've got a couple EL34s lying around, and I don't know if it's a 83 or a 12AX7, but I don't have them handy. I'm not going to buy them to sell it, so that's the deal. Sounds good. I just don't need it. But yeah, so that's the guitar channel. Here is the bass channel, which I've cranked all the way up. It's a little flatter, but if you boost the treble a little bit and ride the gain a little hotter, I think it sounds really good. really sounds great with bass because, you know, the higher input, it really pushes it. It's got a nice little mid growl to it. So roll the volume back to 5. Use bridge pickup. Again, spanky. Guitar channel. Again, I forgot to show the bright switch. Everything again is at 5. Mid's a little bit below 5. Just classic guitar tone. Without the bright. Yeah, I think it's nice. As far as noise goes, I'll turn my guitar volume all the way down. It's pretty quiet. Crank the gain all the way up. This is the 30-watt mode, like the low power setting. And I've got the master all the way up. I've got the gain all the way up, and it's a little bit hissy, but I mean it's super duper loud. I'm not even gonna turn my volume up, or else it won't feedback or anything. It's just a little bit buzzy at the highest settings. I'm in my P90, so it's gonna have a little bit of buzz. There's a humbucker. It's pretty quiet. It's very, very loud for, you know 32 watts. It's nothing to sneeze at. It's AC30 is loud as hell. So turn the master down, switch it standby, and then switch up to the high power mode after. I don't know if I'm letting the caps bleed or if that's nonsense, but you know, that's what they say to do. So pop that guy up to high mode. Start the master at 0. Preamp gain all the way up on both channels. Guitar volume all the way down. Master. So that's if you're on stage and you're running everything wide open. That's as loud as it would get. So I think that's a sign of pretty decent amp health. I don't know if the guy before me swapped anything out. I'm not going to claim that he did. I don't know if it's got new caps or anything like that. I don't fancy myself an amp tech. I tried in the past and I gave up on it. So all I'd say, I think it's running pretty good. I would certainly gig with it. I was intending to, but yeah, enjoy.